Etabaye sato monente pana kololo moli kinjorite nkiroshi re Sidai TV kajina no Meshack ole Kileshi limulo mono ishorite nkiroshi njere balunye na ke balunye pole libalunye na ke oloti lorais William Ruto ajonchere kelo ironinya lagi lunore budget na shomoki pa langa isumur minisa yura sheki ropianto lo shole Kenya yoro riana okuri yatani balunye oloti lorais njere urina budget abana shomoki ya isoma nembe la rete lo penyo lo shole Kenya nete joke lo nya ase na ide mayu pedo la jitu buya imiete bunge na rene shomo merake imie bunge ure pelo merake shomoki ya gelo nya meta orais lo shole Kenya tola baiti no ngwano bonuna kelo adola jo iwenyeki ina budget ramesi shokatu.
Ninyi mnajua budget imesomwa juzi. Hiyo budget inataka kuongeza bei ya maji. Sijui iongeze bei ya mkate. Sijui iongeze bei ya unga. Sijui iongeze bei ya nduthi. Sisi tunataka kuambia hiyo budget haiwezi kupita kwa bunge. Na ikipita kwa bunge miezi mitatu baadaye tutaibadilisha iwe ni budget ya mwananchi wa kawaida.
Legislators accompanying the Deputy President vowed to shoot down the finance bill once tabled in the National Assembly.
And we saw last week Uhuru Kenyatta, Raila Odinga and Ukur Yatani conspiring to continue raising the cost of living. We want to tell them today from Banana that finance bill that you have brought to the Assembly that is raising the price of unga, that is raising the price of bread, that is raising the price of boda. Hiyo hatutapitisha kwa bunge.
Ultakule kwa mono ishorite ngiroshi neli mulomoni njere gira lariko lorki omale ODM la nyola lariko lorki omale Azimio imengoloro na rita nkara kinengelu notolo tile nyeli lorki omale Azimio ili mulomoni njere ipangwa siyor gavana ile county ya Machakos yorodiana Alfred Mutuwe tasheki yorki omale yorodiana ole maendeleo chap ajawata ninyana akena rikino nebo ya isharishata mesho makuolo rilorais lola rikoni lorkio mali Azimio limulomoni njera ajo ngwarita lariko ko ngoldo nyokeri pebu ya ishonarishara erishara na ngwarita nyola riko lorkio mali Wiper yolotia na Kalonzo Musyoka.
I do believe that this country needs the wisdom of an experienced and elder statesman combined with the vigor, proven track record, ability and focus of a youthful person. I, therefore, with the urging of my party members, present myself for consideration as the running mate for the position of the Deputy President to Jacom Raila Amolo Odinga. I know that with him, he will be sending me and I will rush chap and get it done so that Kenya becomes another Singapore or Malaysia where people will have more money in their pockets. His Excellency Raila also needs someone he can trust and count on. I trust him and I know he can trust me. Hataki kusumbuliwa like our youth will always tell you, kukemba ngori mapema ni muhimu ama ni aje? Si ukweli? And to my friends and family members of the Mount Kenya region, I leave you with this parting shot. Adwa nyuba Nyejetago Alfred Ng'ang'awa Mutua mwenanie mwihadu ya gafyu. Mungu awabariki.
Tekuliko mona ke likinchorite ngiroshi nelimulo moni njere isho maibalonyol ruira cheki communication yorodiano le Communication Authority of Kenya murikitoko yorodina kena Esra Chiloba jome pokenga ngwarre zolosho le Kenya be yela asir line ile nyele simu yorori na kana sim card registration na shomoki ajalte pele juma bike ne mepo ya pona ngolongi balonyele lo mon njere logito yorori na Esra Chiloba jo enarikino na ke boldo manaka pa wo shomanga ma line ile nyetor kere le mesidai apu asir line ile nyene dola jo kajal ngana si wo tiseraki monketambulisho nenye anabo orke radio gra apu ajibe boy ba yankaruisho na gra ya shia do ya tolosho le Kenya
by setting the April 15th 2022 deadline. However, in so doing, ladies and gentlemen, it was expected that whichever mechanism adopted by the telecommunications operators to ensure compliance, such mechanisms shall be orderly, consumer-centric, and not disruptive. The events of the last 3 days have instead pointed to the need for better coordination, communication, and collaboration among all actors. Following consumer feedback and the observations that we've made, the authority has held consultative meetings with the operators who are with us here today, and we've agreed on a number of actions that will be taken to facilitate compliance without disrupting duly registered subscribers. The first action point we agreed on was that all operators shall provide a self-verification USSD code and online platform with standardized menus and messages. The USSD code, that is *106#, shall be used by all operators for verification. This means that subscribers do not have to physically present themselves at the operator's customer service centers unless it is necessary. We also agreed to focus on minimum requirements. The regulations do not require subscribers to submit photos of themselves during registration or the verification exercise. However, records of subscribers must include identification documents such as national IDs, service cards for disciplined forces, passports, and birth certification, whichever is applicable. Of course, we've indicated that we must insist that this is not fresh registration, but validation. We have agreed that this is not registration or a fresh registration exercise. A fresh registration exercise presumes declaring the existing registration null and void. This is not the case. It's an opportunity for operators and their customers to validate respective details of registration. The exercise will address the documentation gaps that have become commonplace, as already indicated earlier. Our aim is to ensure 100% compliance. The operators and subscribers must cooperate to ensure full compliance with legal requirements of SIM card registration. This is beneficial to both subscribers and their respective operators or service providers. As a result, the exercise will continue until 15th of April deadline that has been set as deadline, and the authority will provide further guidance depending on the outcome of that exercise. Ladies and gentlemen, the requirement to update subscriber registration details is being done primarily to protect consumers of telecommunication services, who is basically you and myself, including, of course, the CEO sitting here. They're also customers of their own telecommunications operators. Incidences of SIM boxing, financial fraud, kidnapping, terrorism, and related crimes prevail in situations of compromised SIM card registration processes. How can we win the war against such crimes if we cannot participate by ensuring that our records are actually updated? Last but not least, we are also sensitive to the impact of misinformation, especially around this particular period of electioneering. We have already seen how facts around this exercise have been misrepresented and misinterpreted. We have already, while it is not a surprise to us, I wish to encourage the media and the public to be vigilant on facts as we go through this exercise. But I also want to assure you that we are committed to ensuring that the integrity of the registration details of all SIM card subscribers is actually maintained in accordance with existing laws and regulations. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the clarification we needed to provide.
Neweji kintabaiki ngorroki olomon le saa tomon tenolong kitumolti pele metabaiki etoki ake aitujurr naaponta dukuya tiatua nkishu tolosho le Kenya tenebo seuseu nalulung'a te Sidai TV Kileshi Meshack.